So today we're going to work on the pots behind the figure, behind her, and we'll put some green in there, maybe flowers, green, whatever, in this part. And then we'll move on to starting with the face, a bit with the face. Oh, sorry, no, before we do this, we'll do the basket. All right. So for these pots at the bottom, I'm going to use Payne's Gray and white. We'll put some herbs in them, flowers, greens. Doesn't have to be anything specific. Okay.
Maybe lavender.
Oh, lavender would be a nice idea. Yeah, let's do that. Good idea.
Thank you.
All right, so this is any Payne's Gray. It doesn't have to be, this one has a bit of blue in it. It doesn't have to have blue. Anything grayish blue or gray is fine. I just didn't want to use black and white, so I'm just using this gray color. I was walking Monday on Lakeshore and Bronte, walking the dog, and there was it's a lot of beautiful houses overlooking the lake, and on this side, on Lakeshore and Bronte, and there was in the park this beautiful lavender flowers, very nice.
The lavender collects the mosquitoes.
Really?
If you have lavender in the backyard,
yeah,
yes, they can.
That's awesome.
Yes, push away the mosquitoes. Oh, that's good. I've got a whole, I would say a whole one side of the house, just lavender. I've been planting it for a couple of years now. Just put a new one in. I love it.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then I'll dry it.
Yes.
And then just keep it, in a vase for a while. And the smell is so pretty.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Been a big fan. It comes every year. Is it English lavender? I have English and French. Oh. So it's like a mixture of it. And actually in the spring I went in and cleaned it out, like all the dead stick parts of it and that. And I'm going, oh my gosh, is it going to come back? Like, what is going? It came back gorgeous after I did that little bit of
Oh, great!
Yeah, came back like it's just so pretty right now. And you know what? When you clip it, they come back. They grow again. Like I've got it all summer into the fall. Yeah, been very happy with them.
Does it need?
Which one is more? Sorry? Which one's more fragrance? Oh, interesting. Don't know. Never really. Just kind of make a bunch of it and then. Yeah, but you know what? I'll do a taste test now that you kind of take a smell test. Smell test, yeah. It's a good question, actually. But yeah, I've always been a big fan. I'll even I buy lavender and have a diffuser at night. I'm like putting it in the room, so when you go to bed, it's got a little bit of that. I have it also in a little spray bottle. I put drops of lavender and water and spray my pillow with it. Like I'm just obsessed really with lavender. Yeah.
From your backyard, right?
No, this is like you buy lavender oil.
Yes.
Lavender oil that you then put into your diffuser.
Yes.
Or is it a diffuser? I don't. You know the one that's got steam coming out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That one. The mist, I should say. And then I put it in a little spray bottle as well. I don't know, I just find it just so calming, and yeah, anything lavender. It is.
Okay, so this is done. Very simple.
That's so pretty.
Simple, simple. Thank you. I'm going to pause, and then we'll start putting the greens. Did I miss one? Yes, I did.
Oh, on the top, yes.
No, yeah, right here.
Yes.
Okay. That's it. Okay. So for the greens, I have here sap green, and I also have, you don't have to use it, I also have Hooker's Green Deep Hue Permanent. It's just a very dark green, almost like this color, and this is sap green right there. So you see the difference? One is almost like green that has black in it.
Yes, and we use the Hooker one.
First layer, yeah, for the darks, I'm going to use that. So let's see, we said we're going to put some lavender, right? So
yes.
Let's try and see if we can get this going. Let's put the dark green first. We'll put the lavender in this one in the back and one here in this one, because that covers quite a bit, which is great. Let's keep this one here open so I can see the reference. Oh, there. Okay. I'm going to take yellow, any yellow. Cadmium yellow light, cadmium yellow medium, any yellow. Lemon yellow, anything that gives you a little bit of a... Actually, before we do that, let's put the lavender first. So I'm going to use Ultramarine Violet and a bit of Dioxazine Purple. This color, lavender has a bluish purple. All right.
Yes, the lids of the, oh my God.
Yeah?
The lids are not the proper ones. They don't close properly.
Oh, yes. And I'm going to take a bit of white because we don't need to get to go really dark first layer with lavender. They're quite light. So I'm just mixing a little bit of Dioxazine Purple and Ultramarine Violet together, and I added white. Don't put too much white because you want to leave some room for highlights. Okay, let's see. So with my brush, I'm just dabbing, and it's a flat brush or bright. Actually, I need a little bit more darks, dark purple. Yeah, that's better because then I can highlight. Okay. I'm just going to put some green in the back behind it. Although, I mean, with the lavender on top, you're not going to see it that much, but still. Let this dry, and then we'll come back to it. All right, let's go back to lavender. So I'm going to let this dry, this part, and I'm going to add some lavender here. What a great idea, Maria.
Thank you.
Putting the lavender. I'm going to highlight the green, mix these two together, a little bit of yellow. I'm mixing the two greens together, and I'm adding yellow. And with the corner of my brush, I'm not going to put too much detail in here in terms of with the leaves, but with the corner of my brush, I'm just going to add some green. Same here. Again, a little bit of highlights in here. Just a tiny bit of green highlights. And now, with a round brush, I'm going to take white, highlight my purple with white. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of dab the highlights on top. So, oh, this is not enough white. Let's put some more. And I'm going to dab my highlight. You know, let's ask Sula what we're painting. If she guesses what we're painting, we're doing the right thing. Because she just came.
Are we painting lavender?
Oh my God, yes. Okay, it worked, yes. We're doing good.
It looks really good.
All right, good.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's my birthday day and oh my God, busy month. It looks beautiful so far.
Oh, thank you. This is Maria's idea. She said, put lavender. And I'm like, oh my God, yes, what a great idea.
No, it looks really good. Are you taping right now?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and whoever's going to be watching is going to be entertained. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I'll pause in a minute. Take a...
You're recording, right?
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause. All right, so we've done whatever plants behind her and pots. So now we're going to work on this basket, and it's supposed to be one of these wooden, I think, baskets. You know, or not wood. What are they made of? Do we know? Does it matter?
No, wood. It's another thing that they are taking, like,
Yes.
you know. Okay.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We as long as we know what we're painting.
Yeah.
So let's take some burnt umber, a little bit of burnt umber, because I don't have the right colors if I want to darken this a bit. Raw umber or burnt umber, it doesn't matter, one of them. I'm going to put the first layer, and I'm going to see if I need to darken this. Actually, no, that's good. I'll go across. It's just burnt, yellow ochre. All right, now I'm going to darken a little bit the burnt yellow ochre with raw umber. And let me see if this is okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a round brush and just yellow ochre. I'm going to take just raw umber, go in between, and put a bit of dark in between. I'm glazing the sides, both sides, just to make it look like it's round. And I'm just going to glaze the bottom a bit. And I'm glazing it with raw umber and yellow ochre. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to take yellow ochre and I'm going to put a tiny bit of white in it. okay. I see we're not going to spend too much time on this. This is good enough. I'll clean it up after when it's completely dry. Maybe I would just kind of put a bit of yellow ochre here. And we'll just let it. That's enough. I'll just clean it up when it's completely dry. Okay. I'm going to pause and maybe we can start with the face or the hand at this point. Okay, I'm going to pause for a minute.
It's good to watch you.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
love it.
So, all right. So good. So I have here burnt sienna. This burnt sienna is Winsor & Newton. I always mention this when I'm doing faces, and I use Winsor & Newton burnt sienna. We're not doing a portrait. We're just painting a small area of the face. So I don't use too many colors. I use burnt sienna, white, sometimes yellow ochre if I need to, and burnt umber to darken where there's shadows. So I'm mixing my burnt sienna into a mid-tone, and I'm going to start putting it on the face and see how it goes. This is the first layer. It's going to dry darker because, first of all, because it's on a dark base, and because this burnt sienna is a little bit transparent, which is fine. It's great because I need this first layer. I'm using a good round brush. Actually, there are areas here that are darker, but because I am putting the first layer, I'm going to wait for it to dry and see if I need to go darker than this. If I need to go darker, then I will use a bit of burnt sienna in the dark shadow areas. Let's do this. Let's go like here. This is a good mid-tone color. It might look a little bit red right now.
It looks red.
It looks red, right? It looks orange.
Orange, not red.
Yeah. It is orangey. This burnt sienna is a little bit orangey too. But that's okay. It's just the first layer. So I'm gonna let it go. And I'll adjust the camera as well. Camera is...
This camera are killing us.
I'll adjust it a bit.
You're looking different colors.
It's not actually, I'll tell you the truth, it's not the camera, because during the day, the lighting is better. It's daylight. Now it's night time, so it's all artificial lighting around me. It's not daylight, so it's harder for the camera.
That's okay. No problem. Just
yeah. I know, and it doesn't help too. I mean, I know, I understand. It's harder to see the right color. Okay, most of the skin tone is on. Let's see if I can adjust the camera a bit. That's why sometimes in a case like this where there's a lot of orange in there, you add yellow ochre to balance the skin tone. So if I add yellow ochre, it will give me a better skin tone. It will remove the redness that you see. That's good. That's a good color. Okay. Now let's go back and start working with a bit of more highlights. So I'm going to highlight the areas where I see strong light. And I still need, actually, before I do anything, I'm going to prepare mid-tone so I can go back and forth when I'm doing the skin tone. I don't want to put just white and I need to blend my light color with some mid-tones. So the light is coming from this side, from the left. The more I go to the right, the darker it's going to be. I'm going to go down with this mid-tone because I'm going to highlight more in other areas. But I'm going to make sure that part of this face, which is in here, is dark. And I do have, where the nose is, I'm going to use a little bit of burnt umber. Where the nose is, I have to make sure I get a nice triangle here. Bring this up a bit, the dark, and also a little bit of darker parts here, which I'm blending right now, burnt umber and a little bit of burnt sienna and white. Also, actually, I'm not going to put it right now. I'll wait. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Highlight. A little bit more highlights in here now. Again, mix burnt sienna, yellow ochre, white. So I'm highlighting slowly. This is really a small area. There's not a lot of room for using too many colors.
It looks nice so far.
Thanks. And now let's do the nose. I'm going to highlight the nose from here. And I don't want to bring the highlight all the way down because then the nose will look flat. So bottom of the nose should be darker. I'm going to start highlighting this area. I'll go back to the nose shortly. I need midtones. At this point. So highlight here, midtone here. It goes all the way down. It connects with the rest of the face. And I'm going to need a little bit of darks for the bottom of the nose. It's looking a little bit red, so I'm going to add again more of the yellow ochre. For the midtones. You know, I'm working on wood.
Yes.
So it's harder to, a little bit harder to blend. It's interesting though.
Yeah.
To work on wood. Okay.
Will you lead her to the dark side or?
No, just kind of whatever I get.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're right.
You know, whatever.
Yeah. You know what I thought you said? Will you lead her to the dark side?
You lead her to the dark side.
Leave.
Leave her. Lead her.
Leave? Am I mistaken?
No. No, you're not. But Christine thought you're going to say something else. You know, lead her. Lead.
Oh, not lead. Lead her like dark
skin tone.
skin.
Skin tone.
Yes. dark skin tone. Yes.
Now I am going with highlighting tiny bit the darks because they look way too dark, and it doesn't. We don't have to have. Doesn't have to.
No.
They don't have to.
Very, the way you put the light on the face, it looks very nice.
Thank you. So now let's add tiny bit of eyelashes.
Yes.
And eyebrows. For eyelashes, I'm gonna take, I like that she has nice black eyelashes. So I'm gonna take a little bit of black. And put some eyebrows. In the reference, she has really large, kind of big. I think that black is a bit too much for the eyebrows. Let's do, instead of black, burnt umber. in the original reference, you can hardly see the mouth.
Yeah.
Right? It's
I know.
not, yeah. Okay. I think I have to.
It's bigger lady than the.
Yeah. I think I have to readjust the mouth.
Readjust.
The mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not, it didn't work out really well.
So that's okay.
All right, let's see if we can do the mouth one more time. All right, that's better. Oops. I'm just using burnt sienna and burnt umber for the lower lip. Don't need too much because that's really small area where the mouth is. I would just wait for it to dry and do the face, the highlight one more time. I just don't want to work on it right now. It's still not dry enough. Maybe just soften a bit some areas. It's so much easier to work on a door.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, right?
Amen to that.
Yep, I agree.
But this is how we learn, right?
Absolutely. I really like challenge.
Like challenging yourself
Yes,
a little
yes,
bit. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
This is how you improve, when you challenge yourself.
Exactly.
I will work on the values a little bit more, of course, once this is just the first layer of the midtones here for the skin tone, for the neck. Yep, good. All right. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time, not a lot of details in here, just enough to put some skin tone here. I have to continue this next week, work on the arm and the hand. Hey, we have 5 minutes. I can do the hand maybe.
The hand?
No, this one here. Yeah,
Are you going to go back on the face, Leah?
Probably a little bit, yeah, once it's dry.
Because it looks very nice.
Thank you. Once it's dry, maybe a little bit, just, and I'm as well, a little bit tired right now because,
They did a lot of painting, yeah.
Yeah, so.
I don't blame you. You were like nonstop there. Exactly, and talking and explaining.
So yeah, I'll just wait and I'll I'll wait.
Yeah. No need to rush. Yes, of course.
I'm starting to see something here. In the original reference, you know, she's holding in her hand, she's holding her wallet right here. So it,
yes.
her wallet.
That is.
Yes, so it covers.
That confused me.
Yes, it's covering most of the hand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's good enough. All right, I'm gonna pause.
Stop.
Okay, so this is where we are for this week. Next week we'll continue working on the figure, and then we will do the fruits in the front, and we're done. So next week we'll work on the figure, continue for the hair, scarf, dress, and we'll take it from there.